Louisiana malt beverage reviews. Smirnoff Ice Pineapple Lemonade from Smirnoff. All right, this is a 12-ounce can, and this is one of the better values you can get on this, because if you see most of the, well, there's really only a handful of video reviews I could find for it. They're doing the 11.2 ounce bottle. So you pay the same price for the 11.2 ounce bottle as you get with the 12 ounce can. Now, if you get the 23.5 ounce glass bottles, sometimes you can get a decent deal on that, and you're not losing at all any value per ounce. But the variety pack, this new neon lemonades, they call it the neon lemonades variety pack, $15.99 for the 12 pack. 4 different flavors. Okay, so it says doesn't make any claim to be flavored beer or ale. It just says premium malt beverage with natural flavors and certified colors. So the flavors are going to be natural. This pineapple lemonade. Okay, and it's lemon, obviously, and pineapple. Now, 4.5%, I think, could be wrong. It's hard to say with their website. It's a little confusing. It's a good website, but it's a confusing website to an extent. But I think what people were reviewing years ago was also 4.5%, and it was the same. It is called Smirnoff Ice Pineapple. But like I said, this is called Smirnoff Ice Pineapple Lemonade. So I have to be careful about that. 4.5%. FD&C yellow number 5. Now that has to be listed because some people are allergic to that food coloring. They can't just say in general food coloring. All right, certified colors. And someone asked me, what does that mean, certified color? And I didn't know. I looked it up, and it means it's certified by the United States Food and Drug Administration as safe for human and animal consumption. Certified color. FD&C, food, drug, and cosmetic. So it's been tested and it doesn't make people ill, except for the ones that are allergic to the couple of the colors. Okay, so it would not be yellow in its normal appearance. It would be grayish, kind of a weird gray color that you get with these uncolored flavored malt beverages. There's a whole nother series from Smirnoff called the seltzer with the same type flavors, but it's a seltzer which is similar to this, but usually the seltzers, I believe, are low carb, low calorie, sometimes don't have sugar. I don't know, I find they're unpleasant, so I don't review them, because there's not much sense just reviewing a bunch of things where I say, that's no good, I don't like it, that genre seems to be kind of it is on the decline. But the flavored malt beverages, the FMBs, like this, which are using malt beverages, many of the seltzers are like cane sugar beers and not even malt beverages. But these seem to be holding their own and, in fact, increasing in popularity. But no, they're not low calorie, okay? These are high calorie. This series, they're like 190 to 210 calories per 12 ounce can. So if you're looking to watch your waistline, don't start drinking a bunch of these. It smells like lemon and pineapple. Now, they at the factory in the factory brewery in Plainfield, Illinois, squeezing fresh lemons and fresh pineapples, getting the juice. They're not. They're buying from wholesalers a bag or a container or a tube or whatever it is, natural pineapple flavor, natural lemon flavor, okay, which are made from extracts and the actual juice and pulp, but it's like dehydrated or paste, made into a paste, from what I could tell on these flavoring company websites, or liquid. It tastes like pineapple. Seriously. Sugary sweet. I mean, that's what these are. These are, as the English call them, Alco Pops. Although in England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, they're typically made with vodka. In Canada too, another Commonwealth country, that like vodka based, liquor based. In the US, they're invariably malt based. Although Smirnoff says on the website, some states they do sell spirits based series. Same thing, same flavor with these, but they're spirits based, depending on the state. But see, some states are so strict about it, they just say, make the malt based. Even though it'd be the same ABV. Some states have a kind of a narrow-minded approach. They'll say we can't have people drinking vodka-based or gin-based flavored beverages at 5.9. Who knows what could happen to our society? Now, if it's malt-based, barley malt-based with hops at 5.9, or in this case 4.5, oh yeah, it's fine. You know, that'd be very well behaved. You say, the real reason might be that the state legislators have connections to perhaps malting businesses or barley and hop businesses, and it's done as a protection device, anti-competition device. Oh well, yes, that's usually the real reason. In public safety is the alleged reason. Same thing with the 3-tier system. You know, they'll make all these claims. Oh, we have to have the middleman, the distributor, protect the consumer. It protects the consumer. That protects the monopoly is what it protects. Medium bodied. So you get a full body. It's medium, but it's full. So you can tell it's a beer base. Hop bitterness, yeah, forget that. They have to use hops. That's the law. And it has to be a certain amount. It has to be malt based. Yes, I can use corn or rice adjunct. That's allowed. So it's a beer basically, but it's refined, or maybe a better word is processed into a flavorless, odorless, clear base. And the flavor is supposed to come from the natural flavorings. Okay. So it's like that's the medium that carries the product to you. They got to have something for the flavors to ride on, sort of like a vehicle. And in this case, it's the malt base. Sort of like blended Scotch whiskey. The flavor is going to come invariably, most usually, from the single malt whiskeys added to the blend. But the 80% grain spirit base is what the flavors ride on from the bottle to you. Carries the flavors. I don't, and this is going to seem comical because people say, well, you're always reviewing them. I do that regularly, yes. But I don't regularly drink these. Now, if you look at my refrigerator, you're not going to be too impressed. You're going to say, oh, wow, you're really fancy pants. You know, Guinness Blonde Ale. I can't believe it's so incredible. Natural Ice. Oh, boy. Goose Island IPA. Oh, Two Hearted Ale. Well, that's not too shabby. But that's my normal stuff. And really, it's more like natural ice. Because it's inexpensive and it tastes good. Two good qualities I like in a beer. Inexpensive and tastes good. Do I get enjoyment out of trying these different flavors? I do. But for 10 years I thought I wouldn't. And I wouldn't try them. I would just attack them. Say terrible things about them. You know, I still could. Because they're full of sugar. Don't think there's any health benefit from it. You would get that from natural ice with no additives or preservatives. But, okay, so this is probably, I'm not a dietitian, okay? So I can't say for sure. I'm saying probably, I don't know, based on my amateur status. It's probably healthier than like a Diet Coke or a Diet Right soda. Okay, but anyway, lemon. There's an undertaste of lemon, and there's an overtaste of pineapple. So the predominant flavor is the pineapple, the lemon undertaste, sugar throughout, and tap water throughout. And notice that with the pink lemonade. So that is present. And you don't normally taste tap water in beer, although you will pick it up in wheat beers, or at least I do. And almost every time I do a wheat beer, I'll pick up a tap water flavor. Where is Plainfield, Illinois getting their tap water from? I don't know. Is it from the river? Let's see, I have a map right here. I don't know if it's showing up. No, it's off camera. Of Illinois. Texaco Road Map of Illinois, Summer Edition, 1932. I got it laminated to protect it. It says Plainfield, Illinois. The river is the DuPage River, which drains into the Illinois River, which drains into the Mississippi River. Now, New Orleans gets its tap water from the Mississippi River. St. Louis gets its faucet water from the Mississippi River, and that's what Budweiser uses, Mississippi River water. And they're getting from a tributary. So I noticed that now my tap water comes from a well in this town, not the Mississippi River. But it tastes kind of similar. Tap water does have a flavor. Some is bad, you know. Some tastes like sulfur, like eggs. It's terrible. Ours is pleasant. So all of that being said, if you got an envie for pineapple lemonade malt beverage at 4.5% alcohol, this is a winner. It's not an A because of the tap water thing. But beyond that, it's fine, and I'll go with 90. A 9 out of 10. You say, well, I hope you're... That's not for beer overall. It's according to the style, right? Or a beer-based product. Yeah. All reviews I do is according to the style, which reflects beer overall, because beer overall is not the same. They're all different. Different styles, different tastes, different experiences people want to have. So, and it took me a while to understand that. I was confused. Okay, but anyway, 9 out of 10. Go ahead and get it if you'd like. I think once would be enough. Maybe in 10 years I'll revisit it. Maybe I'll do a taste challenge. This against the regular pineapple. Smirnoff Ice Pineapple. But before I buy that, I'm going to look at the ingredients. I know I can just look at I know what stores sell it. Look on the shelf, see if the ingredients kind of line up, if the general description lines up. And if it does, I'm not going to buy it. If it's just going to be the same thing. But if it seems a little different, I'll do a taste challenge, perhaps, and say, okay. So, laissez-les bon temps relais. I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Plainfield, Illinois, and tour the huge Smirnoff. Well, really it says Diageo, because it's the parent company of Smirnoff production facility.